What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Mystery Box Monday. Yes, I hope everybody's doing well. I hope you all had a fantastic week, and as you can see here, I had a pretty good week. Well, not so much so the stuff inside here. I'm not going to give you an example just yet. I went to a Diecast expo over the weekend, and I picked up a few little goodies, so yeah, stay tuned for that. But in the general pile, I will say the general pile here in the mystery box is still pretty cool. So yes, I'm not going to waste any time. I'm going to say welcome to the show. I hope you all are well, and let's get on into it. All right, let's start up today with a Fast and Furious. This is the new Fast and Furious range. There is a Toyota FJ Cruiser looking absolutely awesome, all blacked out. Has all those nicely painted details on the front there. You can see all the headlight details, the badge details, all of that. Has the roof rack on the top, has the super wide fender flares, off-road tires, and it has all those light details and spare wheel on the back there. Very, very nice. Yeah, it's quite a dark black color, so you can't quite see all of the details, so I hope you can see as much of that as possible. Yeah, the rest of the cars look pretty good, I will have to say. This one here is a repeat once again. I didn't pick up the Bentley Continental GT3 just because, to be honest, it looks kind of silly, I will have to say. Yeah, I probably will pick it up possibly at one point. And yeah, I didn't pick up the Chevy Caprice or the 180SX yet, just because, well, I couldn't find those ones there. To be honest, the only one which I could find was this one here, and that's from a different set. So yeah, hopefully I'll be able to find that 180SX. That is super, super cool. Yeah, and this one here is from Fast X by the looks of it. Yeah, fingers crossed that I can find the rest of the cars from that set there. Alright, next up we have the new Boulevard range. Yes, we are still going with the Boulevard cars. This is 111. My goodness. I keep saying it every time I pull out a Boulevard car. I'm kind of overseeing the name. Yes, they have all really awesome cars in there, but they could create so many more sets, and yeah, I don't know. I'll leave it up to you guys. What do you guys think of the Boulevard series now? Well over 100 cars. Yeah, I do like them. I do like the cars. I like the card art. But it's time to let the name rest for a little while. It's getting quite annoying seeing so many Boulevard cars every couple of months. And yeah, still, the 73 Volvo 142 GL is incredibly awesome. It's a nice black with blue striping combination there. See it on the bonnet and down the side. Number 73 on the side there as well. We get some grey wheels. All the racing stickers along the side there as well. Very, very cool. Headlight details, grille and badge details nicely painted up. A little bit of chrome trim around the window there, or silver trim I will say, because it's not exactly chromed out there. Also around the outside windows, and around the back we get nicely painted rear lights, license plate. What does the license plate say? Can't quite read that. Race brick. Yes, very funny. And get some more blue striping on the back there as well. So yeah, very cool that we get some nice awesome cars, but they could really do like maybe another European set or another exotic set, or maybe a European rally set would be nice. Have all of these cars with all of these racing details on them. But yeah, they just keep bringing them out in the Boulevard set, which for me personally, I know I keep going on about it, but me personally, I think that the Boulevard name should be something that you see cruising down the main street of your local town and stuff like that. People showing off their nicely restored cars and such, and yeah, some of the cars are just quite questionable in the range. Yeah, otherwise we'll get onto the back, see all the other cars in there. And for starters, stuff like the BMW and the Mercedes-Benz, I don't really think of them as really like Boulevard cruising cars. The 32 Ford 100% deserves to be in the Boulevard set. The Volkswagen Summer Bus, that's just cool. and hopefully I'll be able to get one of those. But yeah, let me know what you guys think of the Boulevard series. I will stop going on about it, and yeah, thank you for listening to me rant once again. I do try to not rant, but sometimes you just have to ask those questions to you guys, to everybody else that collects. All right, next up we have the only mainline car in the box today. Yes, we have the 1959 Chevy Impala, and this is the Treasure Hunt. Very happy to have this in the collection. And you have the little skulls along the side there, that whole Day of the Dead theme. I won't try and say it, Dios los Muertos, I think it is. I'm not too sure. Please correct me if I'm wrong. But really, really nice car, I will have to say. I like the Halloween styling of it. Even on the roof there, all of those really cool details. And what do we have? Oh, there we go. Dia de los Muertos. There we go. So I was correct, just almost. Yeah, there we go. Very, very nice. And there's the little circle flame logo just there. All right. Next up, we have a whole set of the new Stars and Stripes. I was going to grab them all out in one go, but I think we can just go one by one. Yep, there's the card art for that. Do these actually stitch into... Yeah, I think that they will stitch themselves when you put them all together into an actual, like, American flag theme once again. I've got a few on my wall, so this will be nice to add these ones to it also. Yeah, really cool, really cool. 2020 Ford Shelby GT500 has all of those nice, cool American flag details down the side there. Nice wheel choice also. And get the headlight details painted up. Very cool. All the details painted on the bonnet. Yeah, that is pretty awesome, I will have to say. Oh, and how cool is that? We actually get all of the rear light details as well. I wasn't actually expecting that. Yeah, that's kind of a little bit of a shock. We get the rear lights, side tampos, top tampos, headlights. Very, very nice. Yeah, didn't realize that was actually a full tampoed car. Yeah, awesome. There is the rest of the cars in the set there. There we go. That actually shows us what it will look like as far as that American flag theme goes there. Yeah, very, very cool. What number is this? Number 4. We'll place that somewhere about there. We'll put them all into order so we can actually get to see what they all look like. There we go. There is that one. Number 1. The 2013 Dodge Viper SRT. Super cool. Love the Vipers. And yeah, I really hope to find another one of these ones in particular, just so I can actually open it up. Yeah, actually I will try and pick up a whole complete second set. Then we can open it all up on the show together, be able to have a look at all of the cars. Love that. Nice detail. It's got the badge in the back there as well. Wow. Yes. Let me know what you guys think of the Stars and Stripes set. Where's number 2? There we go. We'll just go straight for number 2. We'll start setting them out into their line. We'll probably actually rearrange the backdrop in a second there. Here we have the 2013 Copo Camaro. Very nice. You have different coloured wheels. Same wheel, just different coloured trim detailing on there. Camaro down the side, along with the American flag there. All over the bonnet and the roof also. Wow, very cool. Headlight details, badge details on the front, with the grille and such. Oh, that's awesome. And then, yes, once again, we get all of the light and badging details on the back too. Oh, that is so cool. All right, I'm definitely going to be picking up a second set if we can find it. That's really awesome. I love it when they do actual, like, completely detailed cars. Number 3. Where was number 3? There we go. Number 3, we have the 2018 Dodge Challenger SRT Demon. And this one's actually like silver with the blue and red flag detailing along the side there. Yeah, very cool. Red trim on those wheels. Red and blue striping over the roof and bonnet. Kind of a weathered effect on those. Do we get headlight details? Is that? Yeah, we actually do. Kind of hard to see, but there are actually headlight details and a badge in the side there painted up. And a little bit of a blacked out grille section there. Just a little bit hard to see on camera, but maybe you can see it on that angle there. It does actually have that little black paintwork in the grille there. Very, very cool. And then on the back, yes, once again, the rear light details looking absolutely awesome. That is so cool. Super, super cool. All right, there we go. There's number 3. There's number 4. And here is number 5, the 2020 Corvette C8. Wow, that's a really, really nice color. That's kind of like a candy red paint job. Wow. Get the same wheels once again, red trim detailing. Get the Hot Wheels on the side with this one, as well as that weathered stripe effect there. Looking awesome. Get the headlight details on the front. Once again, that weathered stripe work looks quite good. Quite good. And there's the front there as well. Yeah, that looks really cool. Really cool. And then on the back there, very nice. We actually get all of the rear light details, the badge work, all of that. That's so nice. Yes. Very, very happy with that set. And yeah, that is really cool. Can you actually see that on camera? Or is it all too shiny? There we go. There we go. How good does that look? Yeah, has the whole American flag theme going on there. Nice, very nice. And we'll just I'll just quickly do this, guys. I'll try to be as fast as I can. Is that alright on camera? It's not too shiny? Yeah, I think that will do. Pop these things down there. That looks awesome. Alright, let's get on to the rest of the cars in the set. As we can see here, we have an Oz wheels. This is the Ford XB John Goss Falcon, part of the factory spec range. And yeah, very, very nice. I'm slowly collecting the rest of the series, so that's pretty cool. And this one here is just really, really nice. It's kind of like an off-white color, but with the blue on there. It just looks really, really nice. Has the white hubcaps on the wheels there. Get the badge down the side. All the light details and such, very, very cool. And yeah, as I said, I went to the Diecast Expo on the weekend. I also picked up another Oz Wheels car, so kind of like a special edition for the show, I believe it was. So yeah, I was very happy to have gotten that one. There was 3 available, but I only picked up 1. Just because, well, it was just really cool. So very happy for that. Last couple of cars, we have the new 2025 range, Porsche Taycan GTS Sport Turismo. Very, very cool. Yeah, very nice. Has the whole... I'm just going to open it up. I'll just open it up, then we'll talk about all of the details. I also picked up this one here as well, the Jeep Grand Cherokee. That was just awesome. The other one that was on the shelf there when I was there was the Alfa Romeo Stevo, the Stelvio. I think it's the Stelvio, the four-wheel drive Alfa Romeo thing. But yeah, I didn't pick that one up because I think I've already actually got one of those in the collection. Here we go. How nice is this? Very cool. 2025 range. Let me try and get some focus on that. There we go. Yeah, very nice. It's kind of like that primer grey colour. Obviously, I don't really like the colour. It's just very boring. Whenever I see a car painted this colour, I always just wonder, it's just like, I just want to ask the owner of the car, it's like, so what colour are you going to paint your car? I'm just wondering, like, it's in primer at the moment, like, what colour are you going for? Yeah, just rub it in a little bit that it looks like primer more than an actual colour. Yeah, it's quite funny. It's got blacked out wheels, opening doors. It's got that see-through roof there, but the tint is rather dark. Open the doors up. Get a little shot of the interior just there. Not too bad at all. And around the back there, yes, we got all the painted detailing, the lights, the badging. Very, very cool. A little bit of a roof wing just there. And yeah, not too bad. I have to say that actually looks quite good. A shot there of the interior again, once again. Very, very nice. And there's the base, just in case you wanted to see that. Pop that up there. And then we'll get on to the new one, because this one here is new for 2025. This is how I found out that this was a 2025 range of cars. Was this. I thought that the actual packaging looked a little bit different, but that was the confirmation just there. Yeah, this is the National Parks and Wildlife Service Jeep Grand Cherokee. Very, very cool. And yeah, we'll open this one here up once again. I've actually got a couple of other... where are they? There's one. we're going to open up this one here as well. This is the new for 2024, the Corvair rampside truck. We'll leave that one until next week, I think. We'll put that one straight into the box for next week because we're just going to have a look at this right now. Very cool. Alright. Once again, with the National Parks and Wildlife's National Parks, or whatever it's called. In Australia, it's called National Parks and Wildlife. In America, I think it's just National Parks. But yeah, we always get the mint green colour for this National Parks range from Matchbox. Very, very cool. This one has the rear opening doors. Let's see if we can open those up. Kind of. Kind of. I'm going to need two hands. Oh no, there we go. The window's kind of like in a half rolled down position. Awesome. What's in the back there? Is that his lunch? I think there's some lunch in the back there. How funny is that? We'll get to that in just a second. We'll just have a quick look at the vehicle itself. Very nicely detailed with the badging and such on the side there. The stickers for the Forest Ranger. And then we get around the front there. And a nice, clean, crisp grille and headlights. That's actually rather well done. Some more striping on the front there. Little lights down the bottom. Has the grey interior. And around the opposite side there we have the same details there once again. And no painted details on the back there, unfortunately. This would have really done well with some rear light detailing. But yeah, otherwise, not too bad at all. And we'll see if we can see. Actually, we'll open both doors if we can. This door is very hard to open. There we go. And what have we actually got in here? What do we actually have? Looks like a tank, maybe, or something. And not too sure. I'm really not sure. Maybe a toolbox or something like that. I don't know. If anybody knows what those things are actually inside this, let me know in the comments. Very interested to know what's in those. And there is the base, just in case you wanted to see that. Yeah, looks pretty nice. Really does need lights on the back though. Alright, now, oh no, one more item before we get into the stuff that I picked up from the Diecast Expo. I finally found the little Porsche twin pack. There we go, very, very cool lineup of cars. Yes, we have the Porsche 993 GT2 and the Porsche 718 Cayman GT4. Wow, look at that. Super happy to have found this pack. That Porsche there, that bright yellow looks incredibly cool. And I'm not really a yellow car fan. I don't mind them on cars, but I wouldn't choose one myself. But if somebody offered me a bright yellow Porsche like this, I would happily accept. On the back there, we have already found the Audi pack, and we just need to find the little Ute pack. That'd be really cool to find these. I just really want it for this one here, but that would still be pretty cool to find as well. So fingers crossed that I can find that. Alright, we'll pop that one over there. Okay, now we can get into the stuff that I picked up from the markets. Oh, not the markets, the Diecast Expo. We'll start with just like we'll just start with these ones first. We'll start with these because we're going to be opening these ones here up in a very, very soon episode. Yes, these are old Hot Wheels 5-packs. This one here is the Batman 5-pack, the Dark Knight Batman 5-pack. I've got both of them for $20, so two for $10 each. Very good price. And there is the cars in that selection there. We get the special edition Joker just there. Joker Bone Shaker. Very, very cool. There is the back. And they're from 2012 or 2011 or something like that, I believe. Yeah, 2010 copyright there, so it's around that time. And the other one I picked up was this one. Excuse me, sorry about that. This one here is a Chevy 5-pack. So we'll be opening this one here up next couple of days, I reckon. Yeah, very, very excited to have this one as well. Nice one. This one here is from 2011. So, same copyright. So they're around between 2010 and 2012, apparently, by the look of that. All right, those are just a couple of items. I didn't really buy very many items from the show, just purely because the show was good, but it wasn't really stuff that I personally like to collect. Like, I like to collect just like weird, random, old stuff. Like, I don't know, I just like to find weird, random stuff. Whereas the shows just seem to have a lot of the same cars on the majority of tables. It was full of like mini GTs, pop race, all of those types of brands. But there wasn't really much in the way of, say, majorette. This was the only majorette that I found in the entire show, and I'm very happy to have found this one. But the vast majority of the cars there were all just the same, and yeah, just, I don't know, it just didn't seem like there was actually that much variety. Although, I will give a shout out to this company here, the Micro Car Models of Australia. There is the website there. Give them a check out. If you guys want something weird and odd, and definitely something different in your collection, have a look at the cars that this company here offers. So if you like micro cars, like your little Messerschmitts, your BMW Isetta, Go-Go Mobiles, such like that, just all of those really tiny little micro cars, definitely check out this company just here. Yeah, I was very, very impressed with them. But as far as the rest of the stuff went, I didn't really buy that much. Obviously, the Oz Wheels people were there, so I got the special edition Oz Wheels handful. Very, very cool. The car was actually there in the show with its wrap on it. It looked very, very awesome. I was a little busy when I was there, so I couldn't really get too much video of it. I would have liked to have gotten a little bit more. If I remember, I'll put it at the end of the video. But it's very, very cool. And yeah, I should have gotten a lot more of the actual like video and such of the show, but I had a flat battery on the camera, so all I got when I got there was I got a video of the actual real life Oz Wheels handful car, and a shelf, and a shot of some dioramas. I think it was just 3 or 4 clips before my camera accidentally turned itself on. So when I was walking around, it was just recording nothing with the lens cap on the camera. So by the time I realized that, yeah, the camera had no battery in there. So yeah, a little bit unfortunate, but still, I'll add a couple of clips at the end of the show and yeah, let you make up your own mind. Very, very cool. There is all the blurb on the back there as well, if you wanted to read that. We'll pop that one just down there. That was very, very cool. This was the majorette that I found. This one here is from the Carrera Cafe, apparently, from the Porsche Experience Center in Leipzig, in Germany, I believe that is. Yeah, very, very cool. I picked this one here up for $10, which is really a good, nice, affordable price. And yeah, very excited to actually add in the Porsche Carrera Cafe edition, whatever it's called. Yeah, very, very nice. Sorry, I'm not going to open this one here up. This one here will just stay in the packaging as it is. There is the barcode there. I think this RB2 has some name there. Porsche Experience Center. And there's the details on the back there. So yeah, I was actually quite excited to have found this one. It was a little bit of it was a good show, but it was also a bad show at the same time, just purely because of the stuff that I personally like to collect. I didn't really need 25 tables selling almost the same items. Like, there was just, I think there was only maybe 5 tables which had something different on them, and only maybe 3 of them actually had something which was actually like really good, like really, really good, and just not generic Hot Wheels pop culture that you can't find on the shelf because they're all you can't find that one car on the shelf. Like for this set here, I'm sure that if I was trying to find this entire set, I'd be able to find all 4 of these cars, but I would not be able to find the Semba. But at the show, all of those cars, those single cars that I need to complete these sets, which I can never find on the shelves, were the cars, the majority of cars that were available at the show. So it was a good show, but it was also bad in the sense that there just wasn't enough overall variety of diecast. And yeah, but the places which did have stuff which was different was really good, really, really good. There was a couple of guys selling like larger scale cars as well, which were really, really good. But there was just too many tables of just generic so-called chase cars and hard to find cars, and the only reason that they're chase cars or hard to find cars is because you can just never get them on the shelves. They never make it to the shelves in the stores. So yeah, that was my opinion on the Diecast show. It was good, but there just wasn't enough variety. And there we go. This one here, I did pay up for this one because I really, really wanted it. I don't mind paying a little bit of extra money for cars. Like this was $20. This would have been only $8 in store if I'd found it in store. But for $20 and for a car that I actually wanted, yeah, I'm happy to pay $20. But some cars, like the Civic, that yellow Civic, the yellow and blue Honda Civic from that other set, I think people were trying to charge like $45 for that. And there's just no way I'm going to buy that when it should just be simply available at the local store currently, because that's the current range of cars which are around. Like, yeah, so I think it was the previous set of the Boulevards to that set there. So, I don't know, 100 to something, 107 or something to whatever it was. But yeah, some cars which should just be simply available in store were way, way too expensive. And some cars were just, there was just too many of the same car there as well. So yeah, if you guys happen to go to the Diecast Expo, let me know in the comments. I'd like to hear your opinions. Yeah, I thoroughly enjoyed it. I just would have preferred just a little bit more like just random stuff. Yeah, it just seemed to be just like a rather generic selection, which everybody seemed to bring all of the same sort of stuff. So yeah, as everybody knows, roadkill is no more on TV or even Motor Trend at all. They've finally stopped making roadkill. So sad to hear about that, but I finally was able to get the custom 71 Datsun 240Z, the Rotson. Ever since this car was made on the show, I was just in love with it. It was just insanely cool. Just one of the coolest things ever. Just an absolute rat rod of stuff that we got here in Australia. Like, we got these cars here in Australia. They were just everywhere. So yeah, we kind of grew up with them. So being able to see one in this kind of shape is just really, really cool. Yeah, as I said, could never find this one on the shelf. The set that came out with this one in there, this car simply just was never able to be found. I looked everywhere for it, trust me. So yeah, I'm happy to pay $20 for it. If they wanted $35, $40 for it, I would have probably tried to get them to bargain it down closer to the $20 mark, because at that price I'm just not interested. It's just too expensive for what the car actually is, so I can go without, I will say that. And the last car we have for today is this. Yes, this is the 1991 BMW M3. I did get a deal. I bought this for $55, and we will actually do an entire episode on this, so don't you worry. And yeah, we're going to end off the episode today with me just figuring out how to open this thing, because I already have opened it, don't you worry. I had to open it. After the expo, I went and saw my bro. He lives in the city, and I had to open it to show him up. And this is just very cool. The first one of these types of vehicles in my collection. Love this. And look at this little beauty here. Very difficult to get the case off there. It was very hard pressed on, but there we go. Look at that. So I think that we might do an individual episode on just this car. It has opening doors as well, and all of the details on there just look incredible. So yeah, that is my expensive buy from the show. I was actually kind of hoping to have found the Di Tommaso Pantera. That was what I was looking for. I asked a few of the vendors there if they had that. Nobody had it. But I did see this, and when I realized just how cool that color looked, I was just sold. Very, very nice. Very nice. All right, guys, that is the end of today's episode. I'll put that down there as a reminder for everybody to check out. Thank you very much for joining me. Look forward to these videos in the next couple of days because these are really, really awesome. And until then, take care of yourselves. I hope you all have a fantastic week. I'll see you all next time. Bye, guys.